My name is Ene Obi, and I'm the country director for ActionAid Nigeria. In humanitarian and development work, I would say for almost 30 years. For me, I think as a girl child, that was challenging at the time that I was growing up in northern Nigeria. And for the girl child, you are hardly seen. You are not given advantage in terms of education. And I thought I was intelligent. You know, after going through primary school, I wanted to go to secondary school. And I was told that because I was a girl, I ought to be married out. So I started struggling from that moment, because when we were in class with my brother, you know, I used to beat him in terms of mathematics, in terms of English and scores, and I thought I should be given attention, but I was not, you know, being paid attention. And so you have that skills in you, and you have some things in you, and you don't have somebody who is really listening and understanding you. So it was difficult growing up and facing that, but eventually I was allowed. I went into secondary school, but it was a big struggle, and it wasn't only for me. It was for all the girls that I was growing up with, the environment I was growing up with. Lots of girls were getting married at a very young age. It was common, you know. It's like when they're seeing your boobs just coming up, you know, you're qualified for marriage, not understanding the fact that you needed to be further developed. And so I went into early marriage, which I eventually survived it. But I was seeing that, for the girl child, there's so much loneliness because your voices were not being heard. And so I know the pain of wanting to have school fees, and not because your parents are so poor, but because they are also ignorant of the capacity of the girl child. I wouldn't say I have a nickname, but I value my name because of the meaning of my name. And the name of Ene means mother. I cherish the whole of the national anthem. Development for me in the area, they fight for social justice. They struggle for social justice. Do you have passion for it? One moment that I will remember very well is a project on migration, where in Edo we were graduating about 1,500 young people in different skills. And what particularly exciting was when I saw a number of those who were trained on the skills for motor mechanic, girls, about 7 of them. And the way they were walking, yes, we are the mechanics. You know, it made me really proud. We've had advantages of having support from the government. There are some government commitment, but walking the talk. It's very, very important. You identify some government parastatals, some ministries that can really work with you, but they don't have funding. You know, and so when the government has created the structures that don't have funding, you can do as a development worker, or you can only do the bit that you can. I think the unity of Nigeria depends on the kind of leadership focus that we have. We need to get our leadership right. We need to be able to, have role models at the top that shows us that it is great to be a Nigerian. And so as we celebrate, yes, we celebrate, but there's so much that can be done. I have a lot of hopes for Nigeria, and I ask everyone not to give up. Don't give up on Nigeria, because this is one of the greatest countries in the world. Don't give up on Nigeria, because Nigeria has to stand tall for the black race.